Coach, whenever you're ready, we'll start with an opening statement, then open up for questions.
Oh, Lord. I don't have a whole lot to start with. I don't know what.
Destiny Vance, Juice Network.
Oh, wait, I haven't even given my opening statement yet.
Sorry.
No, you're good, Juice. I will just say real quickly, there's obviously a lot of people that are really suffering out in LA. I don't know what we can do to help, but except to say that we see you, and that's important, I think. Also, I didn't even think of it. These are two North Carolina kids sitting right next to me. It's kind of a fun fact. B, we're glad you're on our team and you've continued to get better and trusted the process. Indya, you know how I feel about you, but I don't know. We're going to be better next time out, aren't we? Holy
yeah.
Bananas. Okay, that's all I got. Not very articulate, but I don't know how to talk about that, actually. Go ahead.
Destiny Vance, Juice Network. After today's win, what are your next steps in continuing your success throughout the season?
Well, we've been solid defensively all year. I thought we were solid again tonight. Thank God. Honestly, I don't know if it's emotions of the rivalry game. I don't know if maybe I pushed them too hard in prep, so they were fatigued. I'm not sure. We don't turn the ball over 26 times a game. That's just not what we do. We shoot it better. But I don't think we have to retool. I really don't. I think we just got to continue to progress. This team is so fun to coach. You guys, it's fun to watch them on game day. It's really fun to coach them because they work in practice. They're committed to getting better. So we have a quick turnaround, obviously, with another good team coming in. And so I'll make sure we get them ready for the next opponent, kind of sticking back to kind of what we do.
What was it that helped you defensively? They had season lows in field goal percentage, points, assists. I mean, what did you do to disrupt their offense?
I thought we were really good at the point of the screen. Our post play with their hands on the screens. We switched the coverages from switching to hedging. Blanca having in live time to do all of this was pretty remarkable. She was a great rim protector. I mean, Indya and Lexi and Alyssa and Renai, they're just so good defensively, right? And then you add the team mechanic in, and I don't know if it was anything. We did know their actions. I think we were walking through. It was funny today at shoot around. We were walking through their actions, and the managers were, or our practice guy, whatever it was going through it. And at one point, Indya was on defense, and she actually ran the action before they even did. She was like, "Oh, this is what they do," right? So I think we knew their stuff pretty good. I give a lot of credit to just them for concentrating. But yeah, that was, thank God, we defended well.
Blanca, like Coach said, you're a North Carolina kid. What was it like playing in this game and playing well in this game and stepping up when your number got called?
Well, these last 2 days of practice have been very challenging, of course, preparing for such a big rivalry. And growing up a North Carolina kid, I've always known how important this game is in all sports. So I just knew the win would just mean so much more, and I just wanted to do it all for my teammates. And just for how hard I've been working, I feel like it was a well-deserved win for our team.
What were the emotions for you? You haven't played in an ACC game this season, and all of a sudden you're
really?
pressed in the first quarter. I mean, what was going through your mind?
Oh, definitely a little bit of nerves, but I know that I'm here for a reason, and Coach Banghart brought me here to do what she knows I can do. So just going out there and being able to give my all, whether it's rebounding, defense, scoring, anything.
You almost had a double-double.
Oh, I didn't see that. But yeah, so I've just felt very confident in myself because my coaches have allowed me to do these things in practice, and just knowing that when it's my time, it's my time.
Blanca, when the final buzzer sounded, you were mobbed by everybody, and Gottman came over and gave you a two-handed high five. What does that mean for everybody to just come around you?
It means everything, honestly. This team has been so special to me, and the relationships I've been able to build. I mean, you can see how much we love each other just from that moment. Like, Renaya just jumped on top of me. I wasn't expecting all of that. But, Ree was in foul trouble, of course, so I just wanted to step up for her because she's the one who's making me better every day in practice.
Duke was really able. Sorry.
Yeah, I just said well said.
Duke was really able to capitalize off of those turnovers in the first half. So how were you guys able to settle down coming out of halftime, and how did that feel, that run you went on?
Yeah, these guys had to handle pressure all night, kind of full front pressure. I didn't like that our turnovers turned into points for them in the first half. Their turnovers did not turn into points for us, right? And so that wasn't ideal. So that we would assume we would have taken better care of the ball. We did go on a 16-0 run. I mean, we did play better offensively. I thought Indya came in and played with a lot of confidence in the third quarter. Obviously, Blanca did what she did. And then they kind of chipped away. We sort of got tentative again. And I don't know why, right? And I don't know yet if I'm going to kind of try to unpack it or if I'm going to just let it go, right? Because they were a bit tentative. Hands were a a little bit messier than they needed to be. Now, it was the first, it was the first time for a lot of our guys playing in a rivalry game like that. It was the students were back, hallelujah. So when the students were back, I was so happy to see them. It was almost distracting. Those are my people. And so maybe that was the first time. I don't know. I don't know why we were so messy. I really don't.
Courtney, did this, from your point of view, did this seem like the most physical game that you guys have played all year? Because it certainly looked like it from our vantage point.
I mean, she's okay. Liz is, I guess, going to be okay. Yeah, it was pretty physical. I'm trying to figure that part out, right? It's so physical. And I thought Sundays was really physical. And, toughness is important in these ACC wins. And I think that's another kind of thing for us. We just got to keep building that collectively.
How do you scout that, and how do you build that when you see it, toughness?
Try to play off 2 feet more, because then you're not absorbing contact, you're creating contact. And on the defensive end, be early, so you're not trailing, and trust your rotation. And on the singles, like we always say, hit singles, be in the right spot, and then in the right spot, and then in the right spot. But yeah, the physicality, that's why what Blanca did today was so special, because the physicality she had to learn in live time, because we don't let our practice guys are actually really good. And they're pretty physical as well. And we asked them to be physical to prepare for this game, but that's something that I think the experienced guys are a little bit more used to. But yeah, it was a pretty physical game for sure.
Coach, you were locked in at 16-16 halftime.
Yeah,
Coach
don't even say
Lawson-
that again.
Coach Lawson said that she went into problem-solving mode during halftime. What was your message, and was that executed in the third?
Yeah, I mean, we showed clips of what we weren't doing on the offensive end. I thought Blanca was doing a good job creating separation, and we just were a little tentative on making the passes. I thought that pass that Indya made to Blanca over the top, I mean, it was like we started to just trust that when you create separation against a team like this, you're going to have space. Right? We were allowing ourselves to play in a crowd because we were half rolling, or our guard to guard exchanges were at medium speed, and so yeah, wasn't necessarily problem solving. It was more like whoa, let's get back to what we want to do, and didn't have a lot to say on the defensive end. We had one quick tweak, but other than that, it was mostly offensive.
Are there lessons to be taken from this game, or would you rather have a major from it and move on to the next?
I haven't decided if I'm going to make you guys watch that again. So, it's another top 25 win. It's another top 20 win at home. A really good team with a lot of physicality and toughness, a lot of emotion in a rivalry game, coming off of a loss that hurt our heart. That matters. That part matters. The nuance of whatever happened here, I don't have a lot of answers for that.
Courtney, not to hammer.
No, you're good. Turnovers, 26.
There's a difference between great defense and struggling a bit on the offensive end.
Yeah.
When you get into kind of like that rock fight in a game, how do you pull that out? Is it you just gotta kind of put on the hard hat and go to work? What was that like?
I thought defensively, that's what these guys did. They literally, every time we asked we wanted to go up the middle, we wanted to chase, we wanted to kind of keep doing that, and these guys did it to a T. Whereas against Notre Dame, we missed a few coverages, right? These guys did that to a T. And I don't know. I think you should ask that. I don't know why you guys are so tight. I don't know. I really don't. But I thought defensively, that's a really good team. It's averaging 81 points a game. I know last year, neither team could score. We kind of played in the 40s. I said to the TV before the game, I'm so excited you're going to get to see a game not in the 40s against Duke. And at halftime, I was like, oh my God, we have 16 points. So do they. So I would never have guessed that. But I'm super glad that we beat a top 20 team at home, especially with Alyssa struggling with ball control and Maria out most of the game. It was a great win for them.
Andy, what was the feeling on the court during that 16 points run that you guys went? You made the big three-pointer after the layup. What was the vibe on the court during that stretch?
Just to get it going, we deserved to score. I feel like we put so much effort in on that defensive end.
Yes.
And to get rebounds, we just started pushing the ball in transition, and that got us some easy looks. And then we got in a little flow in that third quarter. But yeah, it felt good. I feel like we needed that, and I feel like that's what separated this game.
You had 9 rebounds.
And speaking of rebounds, you had, your coach said you had 9 rebounds tonight. What was that like, attacking up under the rim?
From the last game, our big thing for the guards was for us to crash and help the bigs rebound, because that was our big thing against Notre Dame. We weren't rebounding enough. So I was really focused on that coming into this game, and we knew they had some guards that were really good at crashing. So every time I said my man wasn't going to get the ball. So, yeah.
Did you get hit in the nose or the mouth?
You know, it was real physical. I don't even remember. Yeah, it just happened.
I saw you in overtime.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not
I'm
wearing it
good.
anymore.
No.
Oh.
I'm
So
good.
between Lexi Donarski's three-pointer,
Mm.
it seemed like us, we got every rebound down the stretch. The free throw shooting, Lenny Grant comes in, shoots 4 for 4, she goes 2 for 3. So how concerted was that effort?
Yeah, your youngsters making free throws in overtime. I mean, that's a good story. I think, India's rebounding, Alyssa's rebounding. I mean, and then we go and we miss 2 free throws. Like, it was one of those games that I have to admit, like, every third possession, I was like, really? Like, in my head, I was like, no way, no way, no way. And then you just look at them defend, and I just smile and say, well, we're gonna get another chance. We live again, and so I think they've proven to themselves that if they defend and rebound and play with toughness, we got a shot.
Courtney,
That's something that you've seen on the film with Duke this season on the interior play. I even mentioned this to Coach Halston before, where I felt like you could attack the bigs at all times, and it seemed like you ran the same play over and over with the down screen, which frees the big on a mismatch and on the interior. But that's something you've seen on the film and continue to go at.
Well, we thought we had, they were aggressive at the point of the ball screen, so they put their big kind of north of it, which means they're in recovery mode, and so we really wanted Blanca and Maria to establish their presence down low. Maria's been so great. It's really hard to pick on her. She's been so great. She's been exactly and more than we needed, and obviously preparing her. And you can see how much better Blanca's gotten dealing with Maria every day. So yeah, we thought the interior was going to be really important. They switch a lot at the guard spot, so they kind of, it's hard to break that line. And so you've got to go north-south, and you can either do that off the dribble, which we did some, or you can do that off the pass.
I have to ask you about one of the oddities with all the turnovers.
Yeah.
Alyssa got a triple-double that
She
she
did.
probably didn't want.
No, yeah. I mean, 11 turnovers isn't good enough. I mean, it's not going to get the job done. And so, Alyssa, like Maria's hard to pick on because she still gets a double-double, and she's going to give you everything she's got and all that. But yeah, her ball control was. I mean, she hasn't lost to Duke at home in her career, so I don't know why she was so tentative. It was fascinating. I don't know.
Courtney, Lexi's 3 in overtime to beat the shot clock. Where does that crowd pop rank among the years that you've been here?
I mean, to have, especially because everyone was like, oh my God, that's 3 whole points going on the scoreboard at one time. This is amazing. That was part of it. And yeah, it was just it was just huge. And, those students, they were here so early. It's the first thing Alyssa said when she came in pregame. She was like, Coach, the student section's full. Because I've been on the students about they haven't been here because of the break and all that. And our crowd has been great. Carmichael's special. These guys have earned that. People have a choice of where they want to spend their time, and they like watching this team. And so I think the whole crowd was like, hallelujah. I mean, it was like a combination of a breath of fresh air and like a yes, all at once.
Coach, you guys ended it overtime with 80 total points, but then you Tech and Georgia Tech had 160 total points after regulation. How do you kind of
Be better.
We'll go with that. I was going to say go from a game like this to maybe a more offensive game.
That's why I might not make them watch it back. I mean, I really might not. I'm not that. And as these guys know, I live in film. I mean, I'll never get the hours back in preparing for Duke, so thank God it was a win. But I just think I really might not make them watch it back. I'll probably make you watch back some of your good stuff because I'm always on you, and you too, right? But I don't think this is us. I hate to say it offensively. I mean, we had 4 turnovers in a game. Was that last game or the game before? Last game?
I think it was 2 games ago.
2 games ago, we had 4 turnovers, a program record. And then we go for 26? Come on. Yeah, no. So
How agonizing will it be for you to watch it?
I just told the staff, I said, I can't promise. I'm definitely not watching it tonight. I need to breathe through that one. So, yeah, I might look at what they send me and decide if that's enough. Yeah, this one is just a rivalry win that we'll take, a top 20 win that we'll take. And we can all share that we've been a part of something that doesn't usually happen, which is whatever happened here.
Some teams bury the tape. They have a ceremonial
Oh.
burying of the tape.
Well, not when you beat your rival.
That's true.
Nope, not when you beat your rival, and when you've got, especially when you had young guys who had to help you do it. Yeah, no, this is a win that you earned, and you guys should be really proud of yourself. I just would like you to play the way that we play.
Laney Grant's coolness at the line with those huge. free
Huge.
throws.
The two of them, they went 5 for 6 or something together. Because you went,
I was
you were 2 for 3, and she was 4 for 4. I'm not good at math. That's 9, 8 for 9, whatever it is. She was great, and Alyssa, I don't know. Hopefully she didn't break her hand, but it was great.
Any other questions?
Is there like a different, I guess, approach sort of after this game? Because this is the only ACC opponent you'll play twice this season. So is there value in maybe watching this film?
Oh, for
Considering
sure. Oh, yeah,
there might
from
be
a-
a second rock fight.
Oh,
in
for
March.
sure. Oh, yeah. No, we'll watch it in a prep. We have a lot of play. When you play people live, you got a lot of play calls. These guys have eyed them. So it'll be very helpful for both teams the next time out. But I don't know how helpful it'll be for Boston College, right? So, but yeah, it'll be very helpful. How they defended. This is a really good defensive team. I mean, they're going to play low. We're going to play low. But we just have to be better, and we will. But I feel bad. I'm like raking on you guys. You had a great win. I'm concerned about what's happening on this paper.
Great, thanks everyone.
All right.
Thanks.